there, it's Angela Hochman, your host of In the Kitchen here on STL TV. You will notice we are not in the kitchen in the studio. We are in the kitchen on the road here at Super Smokers. They have an awesome new, beautiful location, which smells really good. I wish you could smell it. And the owner and head pitmaster, Jeff Fitter, who was on our show a while ago. We made some brisket, if you remember, this delightful jambalaya. Well, he's gonna show me what's new and what's cooking in the kitchen. The word on the streets, he's gonna put me to work. So let's go find the man. We just caught up with Jeff Fitter, the owner and head pitmaster of Super Smokers here in Eureka. And now, Jeff, we have to scoop on this beautiful new location. It's been a while since we've had you in studio.
It's been a while.
Things have changed.
A lot has changed.
When you were in studio, this was your location. Is that right?
That is right. The original location opened in 1996.
Okay.
Just about a mile and a half up the road.
And talk about the difference a mile and a half in a new location has done for your business.
Well, let's see. It doubled the kitchen. Literally doubled the kitchen. You know, when we've got a full kitchen now with the burgers and Cajun and all the grill space to be able to cook all this with. It's really helped us round out our menu. So we're not just the local barbecue joint. Now we're the local barbecue and Cajun joint.
So tell me this, when you were in studio, you and I'm taking credit for this too.
It was all you.
A giant brisket, like the size of this table, and some jambalaya. Please tell me those are still on the menu.
Oh, they are never coming off.
Yes.
Never coming off.
So talk about the Cajun flair that you've infused here.
So listen, when I started cooking with Super Smokers back in 2001, a younger gentleman at the time, he's not very young, Curtis Louviere, he was the head of their commissary kitchen over in O'Fallon.
Okay.
He took me under his wing. He's from New Iberia, Louisiana. He's the winningest gumbo cook-off champion in the World Gumbo Cook-Off Championship that's held in New Iberia every year.
Oh my gosh.
I had to slow down to say that.
Yeah.
He's won like 14,942 times-ish. We finished third last year when I went down with him. I get to go down and cook, but anyways, he was kind enough. I told him my dream when I left the corporate world was to open a barbecue and Cajun joint. He laughed at me. Everybody laughed at me, my wife included. Well, here I am. I now have a barbecue and Cajun joint.
Look at you now.
Curtis came up when we opened up the second store. Sadly, it's closed now. We opened the second store. He came up and helped me design the menu from the Cajun perspective. I added a little bit of St. Louis flair to it because it's St. Louis. We're north of the Mason-Dixon line.
Right.
Our palates are different. Our tolerances are different.
That's true.
But you know what? There's a ton of people in St. Louis that have made the trek north up 55 from Cajun country. And they come here and they tell me that they have these dishes and it reminds them of being at home at Grandma's house.
Oh my gosh.
Best compliment.
I was going to say, how does that even make you feel?
It gives me goosebumps and tears in my eyes
Me
right now
too.
talking about it. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, it's awesome. So we make our own boudin fresh in-house. We make the world championship seafood gumbo recipe. We make that here in-house. Oh, you're gonna. Let me rephrase. My new saute cook is going to make all that.
Yes, that's me.
Today.
I got my saute outfit on. Let's do it. Talk about what's going on in front of me here. Are these available? I mean, I brought my big purse. So.
Yes, well, perfect. well, we got bubble wrap for it so it doesn't break.
Woohoo.
These are our top 3 sellers: St. Louis, Kansas City, and Championship. Sweet and mild, sweet and smoky, sweet and spicy. These are for sale here. They're for sale at Schnucks. They're for sale at Deerbergs.
Look at you.
They are for sale at a lot of places across the St. Louis area. St. Louis Barbecue Store, I believe, has them as well. But there are also other versions. We have a Texas Hot. We have a Mississippi Mud. If you're into marinating things, especially like a shrimp, fish, something like that, it's got vinegar in it, so you got to be careful on how long. But it's a wonderful marinade.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
look at you. This is incredible. And I want to talk a bit about this brand new, beautiful location for Super Smokers. What all went into transforming it to make it your own?
So you know what? I love history. I'm big into nostalgia. I wanted to keep the feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
It matches the barbecue Cajun mantra.
Exactly.
It's
I was
red
going to
and
say
black.
there's
It was already
nostalgia.
red. It's got the neons across it.
Yeah.
So
Very
you know,
inviting and
we
comfortable.
didn't do a whole lot. Thank you. I hope that we didn't do a whole lot. We took the glass partitions out that had the Steak and Shake logo on it. We took the pendant lights down, and we gave it a fresh
Did
coat
you
of
take the
paint.
milkshakes away?
Well, I have
Just
them all
kidding.
in the back. You
Okay.
never know what might find its way
I
back in
might
here.
want one.
That's right. That's right. And this is it. This is it. I don't know how well this shows up on the camera, but this is what it's all about. Peace, love, and gumbo.
That is all you need in life. These 3 items, write them down, tweet them, peace, love, and gumbo.
That is exactly right.
Only here at Super Smokers. So Jeff is going to give me a tour and put me to work apparently. So let's see.
Free labor is great labor.
Hey now. Am I going to make ribs?
You're gonna make some ribs.
You remember the
You're
last
gonna
episode, you were
finish.
my adult supervision here
You're gonna
because
finish
I don't know
ribs.
how the heck to
That's
make
okay.
ribs.
That's fine. We can
Okay.
do that. It's easy.
It's a group
You're-
effort.
We're gonna finish. It's fine.
Let's
Come on
do
back.
it.
Let me show you the kitchen.
Okay. It's where the magic happens.
This is
y'all.
where all the magic happens.
Ooh.
So be careful. It's a live kitchen, nice and hot.
It's hot.
But what we've done
fire.
is with the old location, we could only do barbecue. So we pretty much just had
Oh.
this set up at our old location.
Whoa.
The
okay.
expansion here is now we've got the full range, the full grill, the full
Ooh.
griddle. We can cook burgers, we can cook Cajun, we can cook all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh my gosh.
But we're still scoop and serve. So our barbecue is cooked overnight. So in the mornings, the pit guy comes in about 5:30, and he brings up all of our brisket, all of our pork.
Rise and shine.
Yeah.
5:30. Because those briskets, you don't mess around with those. They
We-
take hours upon hours.
We put them on.
To get just right.
We put them on about 4 o'clock the day before, and then they cook all the way till the next morning.
Okay.
They cook till they're done. People, my favorite question that everybody gets aggravated with me about is, well, when's done? Well, the meat tells us when it's done.
It's
We
done when it's done.
Put a probe in, it tells us the temperature is, and it's ready when it's ready. That's exactly right.
And you mentioned burgers, Jeff. Are we talking smash burgers? Are we talking big burgers?
You know
We
what?
just
Great
need-
question. We actually have partnered with Kendrick's in South County.
Nice.
They provide all of our burgers, 8-ounce, custom cut for us, custom ground for us.
Perfect.
And then we bring them in and cook them off on the grill. They're half-pound burgers. They are fantastic. Let's go back to the smokehouse and show you some ribs. How about that? Yeah. So out here, we have a tremendous amount of capacity. This smoker here, we use Fast Eddie pellet smokers, Fast Eddie by Cook Shack. This one will hold 300 pounds of meat. It is also our hog cooker. This is what we cook all our hogs on. The smoker behind it will hold 750 pounds of meat, and the smoker behind that will hold 500 pounds of meat. And if that's not enough, and it isn't, we do a huge catering. We partner with St. Louis Children's Hospital for their event out at Six Flags, and we feed 3,800 people, I think is how many it is. I have to bring in an extra smoker to be able to facilitate
You've
all
always
that food.
done a lot of charitable work. You would always give to those that work in the healthcare field.
The community-based business is how I run my business.
Yeah.
That's how I believe is the best way to run a business.
And you are how close to Six Flags? Like I could throw a stone at the
Tiger
an eagle.
Woods could drive a golf ball there. I could not, but Tiger could. So
Wowza.
we have some ribs ready for you, and we're going to have you slurry them, and then we're going to pull them off and take them inside so that you can
For those
sample.
that might not know,
Right.
what is slurry then?
The sign says taste this big. So our process for our ribs are very simple. We rub, and then we marinate overnight,
Okay.
and then we put them on the smoker first thing in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. They're about a 5-hour cook process, and we slurry them with apple juice, lemon juice, water, and brown sugar
Yum. I
every
love all
hour
of those
on the
things.
hour. So it gives you that sticky barbecue sauce feeling without
Yeah.
having to actually have the barbecue sauce on it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is
that a concoction you came up with?
It is not me. It is original Super Smokers BBQ. It
Okay.
is what they've been doing since 1996. It is what's won world championship with ribs before.
I believe it. Let's take a
oh, look
whoa.
at these ribs. Thank you. I only have one good arm, so I couldn't carry that.
Thank you.
So, Angela, these are going to be really simple. But all you're going to do is you're going to take these ribs. Oh, they're really close.
Oh my gosh.
You're going to put them in the slurry, upside down. You're going to make sure that it gets nice and coated. And then you're just going to drain off a little bit, put it back on the smoker. No, use your hands.
Use my hands?
Yeah, that's what real pit masters do. Don't be scared. Come on.
Gadget
No,
arms.
I'm going to give them a better
Wait,
view.
are you serious?
Yes, ma'am. Get in there. Take your left hand and just pick it up from the bottom. There you go. Pull it towards you.
I don't get
And then
super
grab it with your
nervous
other
doing
hand.
these shows, but I'm a little nervous
There
right
you
now.
go.
I
All
feel
right,
like
now
I'm
put
holding
it in. Yep. And then flip it over.
Flip it.
Yep. Your husband's going to be so proud. You're going to go home tonight and go, hey, I can cook ribs now.
Don't be jealous.
There
How
you
about
go.
that?
And then put it right back on.
Oh my gosh.
Look at how you got an apron on. You're doing great.
Look
All
at
right,
me.
just
Are you
2 more to
hiring?
go. Yes, we are.
I'm sweating. Not
Part-time
from this
pit
heat.
cook. Here we go.
Okay. These are pretty heavy. How much do these bad boys
So
weigh?
we cook the Seaboard Prairie Fresh USA Prime ribs, and each
extra.
rib is between 3 and 4 pounds. The whole rack.
Oh my
You
goodness.
see how they're just starting to
One
fall
more.
apart.
I stretched before doing
I
this.
should have had you stretch. You're right. That's my fault.
Okay.
Do a little yoga in.
Oh yeah. Nice and covered.
This is also very good for your pores. The smoke coming off and the heat coming out.
Do my
It
pores look better?
exfoliates.
Okay.
And then we will let those go just a little bit longer. You can
my
pull
gosh.
the blue glove off. There you go. just pull
that was
just
so
grab your
fun.
thumb, pull. And
Sorry,
then,
I'm getting your other gloves
No,
dirty.
you're fine.
I feel
They're
like
your gloves now. We'll let you
that's-
take them home with you.
Because all the slurrying I'm going to be doing at home.
So we will let these run for just a little bit longer.
Okay.
And then we'll have them sit at the table ready for us to eat when we get back in.
Are you serious? They're that fast?
Oh,
After the long process?
they're almost
that
done.
Was
Yep,
like
these are almost done. These went on at 5:30 this morning. So they're just about done.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was
Let's
fun.
head back inside.
I
We're
love
going to make
trying new things.
boudin next.
Boudin.
Well, here we go.
Let's get it. Okay, so we're chopping these are both
Yep.
poblanos?
Nope. So this is a poblano, and this is a jalapeno, and then a white
Ooh.
onion. So
right.
basically, what we do for pretty much everything, whether it's the gumbo, the etouffee, or the boudin mix, we do a rough chop on everything because it all cooks down. So we want it to be present. We don't want it to disappear in the cook. So you're just, look at you. You're like an old pro. You just got this going on.
This is really therapeutic too, I'm not going to lie.
It is my favorite thing in the world to do is cook. And that is exactly the reason
Me
why.
too.
Especially when I'm chopping, because I can't think of anything else, because if I do, I'll cut a finger off. Nobody wants that.
We do not want that. We're not
Nobody
getting in
wants
another
that.
situation
No,
like that.
nobody wants that. That's exactly.
Okay.
So
Jalapenos.
in our marinade for our house-made boudin, we cut up a Prairie Fresh pork butt, we cube it up, and then we literally spices and these lovely onions and whatnots. Yep, you're just gonna chunk that. So I would take this, turn it this way, turn this, just like that, and I just get two cuts there.
Straight
so
through?
Let's do one.
Clearly
one
I'm
here.
new
You're
at
fine. That's
cutting
okay. And then
onions.
cut the other one in half.
I never know the proper
There you
way.
go.
I
It's
feel like
okay.
there's 400 ways
There
and I
is
always do it
400
wrong.
ways. Yep, there's 400 ways. Now just cut in like inch strips there.
Okay. These
There
are
you
not
go.
the onions that make people really cry, huh?
They are, but we've removed the crying parts so that you won't ruin your
For
makeup
TV
today.
effects.
That's right.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
That's
Okay.
Always. I'm the emotional one. So, no, really, I am. I'm the crier. And the dish station is my favorite place to cry. Some people like the walk-in coolers. I like the dish station. Ask why.
Why?
Because there's already water there, so nobody knows I'm crying because they just think there's water splashing
That's
up in
true.
my face, right?
That's
you gotta
true.
think of everything.
You
I mean, if you're
really
gonna be the
do.
fearless leader, you gotta at least look fearless.
Yes, you appear, yeah.
That's right.
Appearance is everything. And
So
what's going on here, garlic?
That's our minced garlic. So
Oh.
all this gets mixed with seasoning and ends up looking like this.
Wow.
So once this is all done, marinating at least 24 hours, it gets boiled off. We add water. but then all the flavor from the marinade, the spices, the poblanos, the jalapenos, everything comes out. We will actually drain this. If you want to cut that a little bit, you can have a little.
Well,
It's a
okay.
little spicy.
I like spicy.
Perfect. So we actually take that, cool it with the liquid, and it'll become. We mix it with rice. It becomes a boudin ball. And the biggest difference in what I do versus what you would get in Louisiana or Mississippi, depending upon whose house you go in, I don't mix chicken liver in. It's
Okay.
St. Louis. We don't really like chicken liver here. Gizzards, maybe. Livers, not so much.
Gizzards.
And I use poblanos instead of green peppers. Those are the biggest differences.
Interesting. I think that's what you have to do when you have such a specific cuisine. People can get things like this a lot of different places,
Correct.
but you put your own twist on it, and here we have it.
That is correct.
That is amazing.
So what we're going to do is
Wow.
we're going to take these and fry these.
Okay.
And to fry them, it's super simple. They go, just coat them with your hand there
Okay.
in this nice little mixture of flour.
Are these best sellers?
These sell really, really well.
I believe it.
Really, really well. And then once you have them mixed, drop them in the egg wash.
Okay. Get our protein going. Here we go.
That's right. I'd put them all in there.
All
now
in at
this
once?
is where you're going to want to institute the wet hand, dry hand. Okay? One of these hands needs to be wet in here.
Okay.
One will need to remain dry because you're going to put them back over here and then put them
Gotcha.
back in this ball.
Okay.
So just coat those with the egg wash.
Okay. Flip it
And
like
then
that.
drop it back over into the dry mix.
If I can follow directions, and then this hand coats it.
You
Look
no
at
more
me.
training. I'm
Hired.
out. See you guys.
Hired. This is great. What would you say are your best sellers here?
So brisket is still our #1 seller.
Heck yes.
For sure. Ribs are our number 2 or 3 seller. And then pulled pork, obviously. From the Cajun perspective, the gumbo is our #1 seller, obviously.
Oh, yeah. That gumbo was.
From an appetizer perspective,
Epic.
our dirty fries and the boudin.
What's on the dirty fries?
Oh, you're going to find out. I got a little surprise for you.
Yee,
It is
jackpot.
our cheese sauce, our French fries. Yes. Our French fries, our cheese sauce, and then your choice of pork or brisket with our beans on top of it.
Why do you have to choose?
You don't.
Just kidding.
You don't. I did for you, though.
Thank you. I appreciate
But I'm here
it.
for you. We'll take this up and drop it in the fryer while we talk.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. So
Whoa.
we do have 2 different fryers here. Our left, physically and literally, our left fryer is our gluten-free fryer. So that we
Oh.
can, my son-in-law has celiac.
Sure,
So
okay.
doing as much gluten-free as I can in the
That's very
restaurant is
nice.
a really big deal. So anything that has the batter and coating on it goes into our right fryer. We're going to drop these for about 4 minutes. I'm going to set a timer because I don't know what 4 minutes is until it's up. And when we come back to those, they will be beautifully golden brown.
Holy
In the
moly.
meantime, we're going to saute off
fun.
some shrimp
Okay.
and some crawfish to make some gumbo with.
I feel like
You
we're
ready?
on this Cajun vacation.
Come on over.
Okay.
You're going to need just a little bit of oil. And then you're going to need these tongs right here.
Okay.
If you slide open that bottom drawer, you can pull out 6 of the shrimp. Just pull them right out, set them right in here.
Okay. Does that count as one?
It does. There's 3. I went to Fox High School,
4.
so my counting ain't great.
5, 6.
That's perfect. Now just
Okay.
get you a little grab of that crawfish. That's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, put it right in there.
Color.
Perfect. Now we're going to saute this off. So you can just put those right here.
Okay.
You'll need this now. And then we're just going to do a little seasoning on them. We actually bring our roux in from Louisiana. I can make it in-house. Chef Jamie can make it in-house. But the time it takes to make it
Oh, yeah.
is just, it's more efficient to bring it in.
Save yourself the
So
time.
we bring in Savoies from Louisiana, and we actually mix the light and dark roux to make more palatable for St. Louis.
Interesting.
Um,
I love that. You mentioned that before. You tailor things around the St. Louis community. We don't eat like they do in Kansas City or Memphis or
That is
Louisiana.
correct. That is correct.
You had to do a lot of research to get to that point.
Well,
huh?
I didn't get fat by accident. That is for sure. So when you're cooking the shrimp, it's very important not to overcook them.
Okay.
So as you see them start to curl, that's when you know that they're just about all the way done.
Oh, really?
So what you're going to do now, Angela, is you're going to take a big scoop of this
Okay.
and put it right in that pot, or right in this pan.
Here we go.
I'll hold it right here for you.
Yeah, you
There
had
you go,
mentioned
just drop
something
it straight in. You're
when I
good.
first met you a year ago about working smarter.
And then do one more.
And I really see this in action. You know, you're so efficient
Well, we try
with
to.
what you do.
know,
You have to be. You've got a bigger location, more responsibility.
one of the things about today's restaurant world is people are willing to wait, but there's a limit to how long they'll wait.
Agreed. Yes.
So we do our very best to get the food out and keep our ticket times as reasonable as possible. My goal is 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh, that's fair. People
When
can be
we're
patient.
not busy, and then that gives us the opportunity to have our ticket times closer to probably 15, 16
Right.
minutes when we are busy. So that's the goal.
And
So,
you do a lot of carry out too, huh?
we do quite a bit of
I feel like this
It's
is a
probably
spot
about
people are
40% of our
stopping in.
business.
Really?
Yep. Yeah,
That's
for sure.
incredible.
We're gonna plate now, Angela. So
Okay.
you're gonna need to grab that pot or grab the saute there.
hot?
It's not hot. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Just yep. There's perfect. You're gonna dump it in this bowl right here.
It's a little hot. Oh. Make sure we can see all this
There you
gorgeous
go.
goodness.
There you go. There
Look
you
what
go.
we did. Dang.
And then you're gonna take. Now in Louisiana, it would be typical to serve this with potato salad.
Oh, okay.
Potato salad with no egg in it. We have
Interesting
potato salad
choice.
with egg in it, but mustard based nonetheless.
Sure.
Again, adjusting for the St. Louis palate, we use rice, which is also a way. So you're going to grab this
Thanks.
scoop. You're going to get yourself a scoop of rice right out of there. There you go.
Okay. Nice,
and then,
generous.
yep,
How's that?
and then just put it right on top.
Okay.
Perfect.
Ooh.
And we're going to take this and some other food that I've prepared for you. Oh, wait, we forgot our boudin balls.
4 minutes. How quickly 4 minutes goes.
Here
Thank
is
you.
our
People
boudin
got
balls.
your back here when
That's
sometimes
right.
we forget timers.
And then we've got our remoulade and our mustard that you can use to dip in.
I love a good remoulade, I'm not going to lie.
Well, then you're about to be really happy. Let's grab this and some other stuff, and we'll
Okay.
take it over and sample.
Let's sit and party. Okay,
You were busy.
Jeff, look what we did. And I even got merch and I don't have any barbecue sauce on it. Yes.
Listen, I don't know about we, but I've only got one arm, so you did all the work here.
I mean, I was sweating. You saw me sweating back there. This is no
Yes,
joke.
that is correct.
I can't thank you enough. This is amazing. You want to
This
say
is a nice
what
little
everything is?
smorgasbord.
This is a whole setup.
The ribs you've cooked.
You're welcome.
We have our burnt Kevin. Very, 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 very yummy. Mac and cheese with our burnt ends over the top.
Holy cow.
Really good. Story behind this is really cool. He's a friend of mine, Kevin. He works at the local elementary school here.
Oh, nice.
And he comes to the restaurant and eats all the time. He would always get the mac and cheese and the burnt ends and then put them on top of it. He goes, you should just make this a dish. The burnt Kevin was born.
Thank you, Kevin.
We talked about our fried green tomatoes. So we made you an order of those. They're just stupendously great. Here's your boudin you made.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Fried
they turned
off.
out.
They're going to be so yummy. Here's your
Proud.
seafood gumbo that you made. We have our red beans and rice that we make in house. Chef Jamie and
Yes.
Jen do an amazing job with
Thank
that.
you, Chef Jamie, for that.
And then of course barbecue again, turkey, pork, brisket, cream corn.
Cream. That's the cream corn that made your
That's
wife
the
so
cream
happy. I
corn.
get it. I
And
get
dirty
it.
fries.
Why don't you pass those over to me?
I don't know where you want to start at, but
I don't know what you're gonna eat, Jeff, but I'm good.
we changed the sauce, so we've got our sweet and smoky Kansas City, we've got our sweet and mild St. Louis, and then our sweet and spicy Championship. If you want to add any sauce, anything, but dig in.
I'm like, do you need to?
You don't.
Jeff,
I don't.
We did this. Thank you. High
High
five
five.
with only that hand.
That's the only one I'm allowed to use.
Thank you so much. You guys, this is where it's at. Especially, you know what, if you're going to Six Flags, stop here. I would suggest eating it maybe after the roller coasters. But this is the place to be. Super Smokers is here. I'm gonna take a bite. I don't even know where to start. I'm so excited.
Listen, my goal in
We're
life.
gonna give Kevin a shout out here.
My goal in life is to make people fat, dumb, and happy when they leave this restaurant. I don't care which order it's in,
Check, check, check.
just as long as it happens.
Okay, well, let's give this mac and cheese. I can only have one bite right now, but
That's right.
this is gonna be it.
We got carry-out containers. It's totally fine.
Kevin, thank you for your service. This is so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, again, follow Super Smokers. They are incredible, you guys. Get out here, support Jeff, support the whole crew. They work really hard and they sweat a lot making this amazing food.
We do.
This was such a fun episode. Thanks for welcoming us into your beautiful new home here.
You are welcome anytime, even without the cameras. Come on by, we'll put you to work in the back. It'll
Don't
be
mind.
fine.
Wait. No, I totally will. Now that I know I'm all cocky back there with the smoker.
That's right,
it's
you got
fine.
it. You can make ribs.
I might. Sunday dinner, it's on me.
There you go.
You guys, that is going to do it for this delicious, mouth-watering episode of In the Kitchen on the Road. Make sure to follow STL TV on social media. Lots of fun stuff going on our YouTube. Plenty of episodes of everything that we're filming for you. It's been real. Thank you all so much for watching. Get yourself to Super Smokers real soon. I'm digging in. I kind of want to go back to the mac and cheese.
Take it away.